Very good morning, students. Today we'll be discussing the topic from public relations, that is importance of public relations. As we have already discussed that what are public relations in order to make your base again, I'll be telling you the meaning again. In order to survive in the economy, for the growth of the company, every company needs to maintain its public relations. In order to attract public, in order to attract the customers, the companies maintain its public relations perfectly. What does the companies do? The companies pay the third company and tell them to advertise for themselves. Suppose whenever you use Google Pay, you know that whenever you transfer money from Google Pay, you always earn some scratch cards, right? Whenever you scratch your cards, there is always option of redeem 50% discount, redeem up to this on this brand, redeem this much discount on your first order, right? So what they are doing, Google Pay is advertising for Zomato, Google Pay is advertising for Biba, Google Pay is advertising for XYZ company, right? Again, I'll give you some example. Suppose you're watching some series on internet, suppose you're watching some film. During the film, you know, it is not like a completed movie. Within the film, within the series, you always got some advertisements. Those advertisements would be linked with either any electronic gadget or any summer drink, right? Etc. and etc. So what they are doing, the company who is showing you the film, showing you the series, is giving advertisement of other companies too. So this is public relations. This is the best example of public relations, right? So in order to survive better in the market, in order to survive in the economy, each and every company needs to maintain its public relations. Starting with the importance of public relations, they have written that public relations is free. How public relations is free, they say, is that by doing public relations, you build trust and credibility in your hand, right? Students, whenever your company has good public relations and you need loan at some time in your life, at some time when you have some financial crunch, every bank agrees to give you loan because you have some reputation. Because you know that in every business, risk is there, uncertainty is always there. So, in order to increase your goodwill in market, you need to maintain public relations. And once your public relations are made, your everything is already done. How it is done? Because whenever you need loan, the creditors give you credit, the bank gives you loan without spending too much, right? When you say that when other people talk about you, it influences prospects more than advertising. You know, this is reviews by the customers. Suppose Khushbu is very much satisfied with Maybelline products, right? She has used its colossal kajal. Then she will say to Ankita that, Ankita, you know that Maybelline products are very much fine. They do not have any side effects. They are good in quality as well as they also care for our skin. This brand also cares for our skin. Similarly, Ankita will also think of buying the Maybelline products. So this is where other people talk about you, right? Suppose Ankit has used the G-Shock watch, right? He says to Navneet that this watch is very much good, right? I've been using since 2 years and it has good durability. And there is no complaint of G-Shock watch. So Navneet will also get influenced with the brand. He will also say, yes, G-Shock is a good brand. I must also purchase the watch from G-Shock, right? So this is the advertisement through people. This is free advertisement through people. Because obviously, Khushbu and Ankit, they are not being paid by Maybelline or G-Shock, right? So Khushbu and Ankit, they are not paid by G-Shock or Maybelline. So it is not like that they are advertising because of this, right? It is just their reviews. It is customer reviews. That is free PR, right? When because of your quality, when some of the customers they praise for your product, it is your goodwill, right? There's nothing more goodwill the company earns than this, right? Get your company mentioned in the news and you will generate leads, obviously, right? Whenever the company who is making good quality products, it will be the new in the news, it will definitely be leaded. Next point, public relation is more effective than paid advertising. So it's quite obvious. They are saying that the company should make the good public relations with others, with other companies, right? So what they say that, you know that people trust earned sources more than advertising, right? So word of mouth, customer testimonials, and editorial media have a greater impact. So whenever you go to Biba to buy a kurta, to buy a dress, right? So first of all, before buying a product, you will see the reviews. Those who have bought it. The customers who have bought it already, they must have given reviews that the clothes is of very good quality and I'm very much happy to buy it. So other people will also trust, right? Because it is not true that always what is advertised, it is true. You have seen a lot of advertisements, right? You have seen a lot of advertisements of each and XYZ companies, but you do not always buy product of those. You always buy product of the companies who have goodwill, who have reputation in the market. And you always buy the products, those products for the products with to whom the customers have given good reviews, right? The next point, public relation complements your marketing activities. How the public relations complements your market activities, students? You know that all the businesses right now, all the companies, they are in competition of attention, that they should be more attracted towards the customer, towards the public, right? What they say that the PR earns people attention. How? By providing and delivering value. As I've already told you, the quality of Maybelline, the quality of Lakme, the quality of XYZ products will only be valued when the companies are making good quality products. PR would be earned naturally, right? If the company is delivering good quality products, the goodwill will definitely be maintained. Okay. As we know that through public relations, we reach the audience, and there are a number of ways by which we can maintain our public relations and we can reach the audience, right? So what it helps? It's quite obvious that public relations, it builds awareness and it creates a positive image of your business, right? Next point, public relations is crisis mitigation. Now, what is it? Students, as the goodwill of a company is so much high, right? Suppose the goodwill of XY company is very much in economy right now. In case of any financial problem, what is this crisis mitigation is reduce prices, right? Whenever there will be any financial crisis on the company, what will happen? Those prices will be reduced. How? How the prices would be reduced? If a company has already its reputation in the market, in case of its financial crisis, you know that every company have some surplus with it. It will use the surplus in case of financial crisis, but if the surplus amount is finished, then also the risk of loss is very much less. How the risk of loss is less? Because each and every company already in a relation with the company would try to help that company, right? But why? Why the XYZ company will help the XY company? Because they have good public relations already. They're advertising for each other since so many years. They are in good contact with each other, right? So with public relations, the loss are reduced, right? With PR, you can handle employee-related scandals, effective products, and potential lawsuits. Watch what people say about your business and risk nothing. The next point which we are going to do is public relation increases brand visibility. We are having good public relations with other companies, right? And through advertising. And as you have seen that with word of mouth, Khushbu has told Ankita and Ankit has told Navneet that this product is very good. Navneet says to Ankit, Ankit, you know that Nike shoes are of very good quality. I'm wearing since 3 years and they are as it is, as I've bought the shoes new, right? So public relation increases brand visibility. All of you might be knowing, all of you might be aware of the top brands now. How? Because through the word of mouth, right? Or it will be through advertisement. But you know the advertisement is always there for each and every product, whether it is ABC product, whether it is XYZ product. But the goodwill is maintained of only those products who have good quality and which are durable, lifelong, right? So brand visibility is enhanced. They say that share positive, timely, and relevant stories across earned, owned, and shared channels. Do so, and you will keep your organization higher up in search engine ranking. That in turn will bring more customers and drive more business growth. Eventually, the business will grow when there will be more advertisement of a product as per your quality. It would be shown in each and every website. It would be shown as advertisement on everything, right? The next point is public relations is a long-term game. Why it is a long-term game? We know that every company who has just started its business need to maintain its relations with companies, right? And it's quite obvious that the company would also need some time to maintain it, because you cannot abruptly gain the trust of XY company, right? You cannot gain abruptly the trust of XY company. Okay. So with proper commitment of PR goals, PR plans, before implementing the public relations, you know that the plans are also maintained in every company. The public relations plans are also maintained, then they are executed, okay, in order to earn good relationships. The essential things to have something newsworthy to say, and if you can't come up with that, then you need to be more creative. So, in order to maintain good public relations, you need to be creative, you need to be attractive, you need to be of good quality, right? The next point is public relations beats advertising. You know that with various advertisements of your product, you tell the customers, you tell the people that how great you are. And with the publicity, others sing your praises. According to you students, which you do you think is more effective? You know that advertising always paid, right? And it's also expensive. But public relations are earned. How they are earned? Through your reviews, through customers' reviews, through customers' comments, likes, followers for the brand, right? So let's look at a glance on the points the public relations maintained through advertising or marketing and natural public relations. So let's start it. Advertising or marketing is paid. You have to pay Google Pay in order to avail the Zomato service, right? You need to pay the films creators who are creating the film video on the YouTube in order to let your advertisement come in between the film, come in between the top class film. So it's paid, right? Then builds exposure. Through advertisement, you know that you come on n number of screens, right? You come on n number of screens, so your exposure is built, right? Your exposure is built with advertisement. Then audience is skeptical. Audience may believe or may not believe on you. Audience may see your advertisement or may not see your advertisement. If it is coming on television, they may change the channel. If it is coming on in between the film, the audience may skip the advertisement, right? It is more expensive. What does it mean? You know that you have to pay, right, for the advertisement. And first of all, you have to also create the advertisement. And in order to create the advertisement, you need a proper model, a proper influencer, right? And buy this product. You always write there, buy this product. It's upon audience whether they want to buy the product or no. Then is the public relations which are maintained naturally. These are earned, right? Public relations are earned. How earned? As Khushbu has told Ankita that the Maybelline products are of good quality and this is earned. The company has earned its goodwill naturally because Ankita would also be very much excited to buy the Maybelline products then, is it? And through comments, it's earned, right? Through comments, you can earn your goodwill. Through followers, increased followers, through comments on the social media on Instagram, on Facebook, right? Build trust. How trust is maintained? Because if you see this, if you see advertisement, the trust will be made or not, that all depends. That is not sure, that is uncertain, right? But if you talk about public relations, naturally, how the trust is built because you trust your friends, you trust the audience more, right? Suppose on Biba showroom or on Biba's online site, right? Sita bought one dress and she liked the dress, she liked the material, and as she has ordered, it is as per those requirements, right? There is nothing like fake information or fake product or fake material or fake clothes, right? So when she will give reviews, her rating that this is awesome product and it is very soft to wear, it has good embroidery on it, right? Then the trust is built naturally. Geeta will also say that yes, I must buy the product. The reviews are good, right? So in public relations, which are earned naturally, which are maintained naturally, in that media gives third party validation. How? Through comments, right? Through comments. Then through reviews, right? Then through star rating, right? Then through increased followers, right? Through views, etc. And you can also include word of mouth. Right? So this is then less expensive. How it is less expensive? Because it is just word of mouth, which gives your introduction. Just followers, you have to just check on the site, just you have to check the brand, right? And this is important, right? So this is all about this. The next slide I'm going to switch on. So till this, we have covered the importance of public relations, right? Now we will come with the next topic soon.